I don't know if you did. I don't know if you saw this or not. I'll bring it up too, and I'll give my producer Don Bowie a heads up to pull up those responses that I got from athletes when I tweeted out after the Jets lost by 37 in Seattle. What must it be like on the plane ride home?
It's bad.
Okay, like what must it be like? And like I said to all the football players out there, who are seeing this, how do you respond to me about what it's like on that plane flight home? One Kyle Long responded on Twitter. He responded with just a photograph of a gummy bear. Chris.
I don't know what he's talking about. but also, I have a PhD in those flights home, man. And a PhD. And do you know how many of those flights home I had from the West Coast? Because we were in the NFC West, but we were in St. Louis.
Right.
And all our flights were like 4 hours out there because, you guys don't think about the jet stream and such. But
yes.
I don't know which direction it goes, but every time you're like, oh, my God, this is such a long flight. It always goes – I felt like it always went longer after the game, after you lost.
Man.
But I'm just telling you, those players, as fans, you get – a lot of those players aren't going to be there next year, and when you're on a bad team, there's so much turnover. You think they care about anything but winning. It's Christmas week. The season's winding down. That is a huge weight off their backs. And I know May, who's been a really good piece for you guys, one of the people who was most visibly upset by the way they blew that Raiders game, to make big plays down the stretch in a game where you get that first win, it's not for nothing for those players. Nobody wants to be that 0-16 team. One year in St. Louis, we were a fake field goal in Detroit away from being that team. I'll never forget Greg Camarillo, I think it was, and that long touchdown to keep the Miami Dolphins from going 0-16. Like, this means something. You don't want to be that team.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.